Hey all, welcome to the short bus. Happy Monday, if I can say that. But it is a holiday. Happy President's Day. So many of you have the day off, which I'm sure you appreciate. Others of you, it's just another Monday. Hopefully, this stream will bring a little brightness. So jump on board and let's get going. Let's see. So I don't have a couple of people lined up to play. If they want to, they need to let me know. This is a limited time event called Play by the House Rules. It's solo player, and I've never actually looked at this before. Make big plays, but you got to watch out for the play call limit. Score as many wins as possible to earn battle score points and Ultimate Legends players. And it is a solo thing, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot and see what happens. Probably going to lose my shirt. Like the stream says, be like the Lions and lose a lot, but keep on going. Yeah. Featured opponent. Ooh. Pretty good. Let's see. So I'm going to raise it to pro because I'm pretty sure I can beat rookie, and the whole idea of this whole thing, even with the stream, is, Karma's with you. Hang on a second. Let me grab Karma here. Da, da, da. Hey guys, what's up?
What's up, Gimpy?
Not much. You just so you know you are on my stream, just so you're aware.
What does that mean?
It means watch your mouth. It means watch your. No, I'm kidding.
I'll fight you, Gimpy.
Ooh, Gimpy. Yeah. Uh-huh. What are you guys up to? I saw your Titanfall, I think.
Yeah. I figured I'd get some Titanfall, some playing today, and I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah. Yeah, Titanfall, I'll probably be doing that again on Thursday. Thursday tends to be my Titanfall day.
You should just play it whenever you want to play it.
Well, yeah, but, I got this stream thing, and I'm trying to stick to a schedule,
Who cares what people think?
So did both of you have today off?
I did.
That's cool. I have every day off. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I guess it depends,
Not gonna lie, I'd probably get bored.
I have to admit that, that's part of what is part of it for me, and kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing now. It gives me something to do.
Well, that's...
Yeah.
You know what? I wish back in 2012 this was more available to me.
Right.
I had taken more of an interest at the time. Elsie, I sent you an invite. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Nope.
Are you here?
I didn't see an invite.
What?
Oh, sure. Now that the sun's going down, it's kind
now
of clearing up.
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. All right. Let's see. Fine game.
I can see all obstacles in my way. Oh, God, is that a wall? No, just kidding.
Oh, God, it's stairs. No.
Yeah, stairs too, yeah.
Hey, you know Claptrap's biggest weakness?
What's that?
Stairs.
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 Well, he goes down. He goes down them perfectly well, just like I do. A little shove, and he just bounces.
That still wasn't so funny. Man, I feel like if I went from Apex to Fortnite, I would just be owning.
Well, actually shooting people in Fortnite is the easiest thing.
If I went from Apex to Fortnite, I'd be going, why the hell am I playing these two games? I don't even like them. But, you know, that's it.
I only play it with my friends. The only reason I play Apex.
Yeah.
Which usually turns into a really frustrating game, and then I yell at somebody.
Yeah.
Or LC. And it's mostly LC half the time, so.
That's what I'm there for.
Yeah. That's what good friends are for, so you have somebody to yell at, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, puppy.
Well, so far defensively, I'm not doing too bad here.
Well, get offensive. Or offensive.
I'm extremely offensive. Oh, at least, no, wait.
Are you in this game, LC?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, I gotta play that game some more because I want to get the same heavy-duty bot that Wombat uses, where he, like, blows me up all the time.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, Wombat, you gonna play me some football today, or are you busy? Are you sleeping? Are you camping somewhere?
Apparently he's helping put up a baby gate for his new girlfriend, and...
A baby gate? You having a baby, Wombat? Or is it to keep you out? Your butt, your big Titan butt, the one that you always like blow me up with. Oh, he's got no girlfriend.
Nice, you avenged me.
It must be, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I stepped on his face.
Yeah. So the gate is to keep you out of the rest of the house. Got it. Okay. I can understand that. Oh, to keep.
Oh my God!
Well, she would only hopefully fall down once and learn her lesson. No, I'm kidding, dude. That's cool. Yeah. And actually, you should have a gate at the top and at the bottom.
So when she does make it over that first one, she ain't making it past that second one.
Well, no, it's because that way if she can go up from the bottom, she could come down. But if she's the top, she can go all the way. So you always want two gates. Cowboys touchdown. There we go.
Ooh. Just about got him.
See, this is how I feel Apex should be. And how fast this moves. This is how it should feel.
Oh no. Yeah. I don't know why it feels faster in Apex.
Cool. I mean, it was either that or wrap her up in plastic, you know, in bubble wrap all the time, which would be a fun trip down the stairs. But all the popping sound would be annoying. Pop, 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 you know? And personally, then I would just do it to hear the popping sound. Yeah, let me roll you down the stairs again. It'll be fun.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Ow.
This one fielded at the 5.
We are not doing too well this game.
Yeah, it's not too bad right now.
It's 142 to 92.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can get back.
I've been in games like that recently. Don't think you're doing that bad, then the round ends and you're like, holy crud.
The dreadful start really began with the injury to Ben Roethlisberger, lost for the year after 2 weeks, and things, although they obviously picked things up,
I'm an All-Star.
started to go south right there.
I think their head coach Mike Tomlin, not going to win head coach of the year, to me deserves great consideration because
So let's see.
they won 8 out of 10.
Trying to think if there's anything interesting coming up this week. Really.
Went through, as we would count it, essentially 4
It's going to be a nice slow week at the middle end of February here, which is kind of nice.
to Jacksonville. You end up with an undrafted rookie, Devlin Hodges out of Sanford. The Duck guy. Duck dynasty himself. But this team,
So far, no return of my my porch camper.
they get Roethlisberger back.
Oh,
Healthy
shit.
James Conner back.
Scared him. An army of
Dude.
sniped.
Your porch camper.
Yeah, I had a homeless person trying to stay on my porch the other night. Yep, yep.
To me, this team could have collapsed.
I would have been like, hey, man, at least move to the backyard.
Yeah. No, I actually I was tempted. Because I don't have access to the backyard personally, so it wouldn't bother me. Except he'd probably put all kinds of crap back there. She's not my girlfriend. No, but if I'd give her your number. No, I have not received my season 16 reward yet. I'm waiting for my socks to get here. I'm actually looking forward to getting my socks.
Became an all-pro player. Finding his role in Pittsburgh, he'll be able to be at that level for many years to come for the Steelers.
Roethlisberger got his man complete over the middle. It's Webb.
But it's 4th and 2. I stopped Big Ben, baby. There you go.
Ben Roethlisberger?
Here's
Yep.
Dustin Colquitt now. As their opening drive stalls
How
out,
could you?
he's on to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
Simple. My defense was better than his offense.
Here he is,
And I sacked him twice. And it's hard to take down Big Ben.
the next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of
Here
him.
comes the
They want to see
choo-choo.
the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
Got him.
First down, but this one winds
Nice.
up to be incomplete. Well,
By the way, I see the thing about this challenge. Look on the
for Kansas
the left side of each of the plays. Touch how many times are left that you can use those plays.
I got him! Right out. We injected him.
No,
We injected him
no,
at the
don't
same
do
time.
that.
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I'm losing the control of this game.
I-
I'm playing ages.
Man, I just got sacked.
You got sex? What?
Sacked. You dirty-minded little boy.
Little.
The momentum
Yeah,
shifted
but
to the other
I
side
can
of the
kick your ass.
Probably.
Very, very fickle man.
So bring it on. Come on. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third.
Just be aware that you probably won't have Xbox access in jail. So, the way it's going to work.
Hey, wait till you come to Canada, man. Wait till you come to Canada.
I actually am looking forward to that trip a lot.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact.
Actually going to be there for a few days, more than just the con to give us time to do stuff.
When is the con?
It is Niagara Comic Con.
That days, Gimpy. Give me days.
Days. I
give me
thought you
numbers,
said.
man.
I thought you said when. What? You said when. It's that Canadian accent. It's hard to understand. The first weekend in June. Like the 4th, 5th, 6th, whatever that Friday, Saturday, Sunday is.
I wonder if that's the long weekend for us.
If that's what the bank holiday weekend.
They thought they had something there. They don't
I'm gonna double check.
They don't just
Yeah.
oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just
Nope.
unsuccessful in that opportunity.
Nope, doesn't look like a long weekend.
No, but it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so it wouldn't encroach.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's a long weekend, then I
Right.
could take some time off. Come hang out. Not have to worry about a thing.
Well, you could do that anyway, but.
Yeah, but I only get so much time off work.
I know. What, you're saying I'm not worth it? Get the people in. Oh. Just kidding.
I try to save my
Your time.
holidays for like near the end of the year.
Yeah, I get
Just
that.
for like mental stress reasons, and I don't want to use them all up.
Totally get that,
What the
actually.
hell?
6 as they're able to convert.
Where is
and
this
now
guy?
It's first and goal. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah,
Let's
the way
see.
the NFL is nowadays, we
If I
hardly
can
ever
stop
see
these
him
guys. Oh, nope, he's gonna
Nice
score.
man, it's caught for a Steelers
Oh, shoot.
touchdown. Jordan Reed there to make the
No,
grab.
he's gonna.
As his guys are back within a
As these
single
guys are
score.
back, yeah,
sleep that
better
the
not
defensive
lose.
coordinator had all week preparing for this game. A good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't
Yeah,
stop
kill
it.
two.
The scoring is different. It's weird.
Fielded at the 8.
That's what she said.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And they have been disruptive in the passing game, as we're going to see here.
And it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or
Nope, don't do
zone.
that.
Eventually, you cover a guy in your area. And those windows that quarterbacks are seeking to throw into, they're closed in this case.
Yeah, they've been all over the place, knocking down pass after.
What do I do?
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Manning to throw once more. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is
Okay, I
this
think
one.
we really have lost this one then.
First catch for Jerry Rice.
Mhm.
It's fun to talk about. His career stats, Charles, they're so good. He leads in so many categories that we can't even get to them all.
Yeah, what do they say? He combines ridiculous statistical supremacy with crazy longevity. How about this? Most receptions, yards,
There
and
we go.
touchdowns, just to name a few of the
Working
accolades
upfield.
along
Let's
the
see
way.
if I can punch it in
Was a
now.
pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
That.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Manning. That'll be
Ooh.
caught by Rice. And
Nice
he'll be
stick.
brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They come out here
What
on
the
the
hell? What was my teammate doing?
I didn't do it.
I didn't. And he'll keep working toward
Said
that
teammate.
end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
I was just,
So 2 quarters down, 2
making clear.
remain.
No.
Charles and I return
Wasn't my fault.
after the break.
Boom. I
Okay,
just
right,
leveled up
Brandon.
from that kill.
Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed down version.
You want the 3rd?
Oh, crap.
Ooh.
I wasn't watching the
You
clock.
crushed me.
That was my own fault.
The kickoff unit is out on
Come
the
here.
field, and they will send this one away.
Clock managing, people. Very important. Very,
This will
very
be
important.
fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent. Just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader. Making sure
Yep.
that you're playing well and not making any
Come
big
on.
mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Oh,
Picked
got
up
picked
by
off.
Nickel Roby Coleman. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's Roethlisberger. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit.
Dude.
We got close at the end there.
First
But,
down,
well.
a pickup of 11 yards. You know, despite the scoreline, they've got to like where they are here. They're on
Yeah.
they're just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've
Ah.
kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can the this offense step up and make that play because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Oh no!
What?
I got punched in the face.
Oh. Eh.
Oh. I think I avenged somebody. So.
Probably a lot of people that want to punch you in the face.
This is sad.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
Another down on the scoreboard with the urge to go.
I'm getting to the evac ship. I hope they don't blow it up.
On fourth and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Yay.
Very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's do it this time. No more interceptions.
Nope. There shouldn't even been one.
What's that?
There shouldn't have even been one.
That's true.
27-yard pickup. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the
I'm trying to hop on Apex now then.
Total feel of a quarterback in control.
All right.
Red blitz, got him into the right protection.
I'm probably gonna go
scheme,
one more round in
so
this.
he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Ah, dang it. That was my fault. Oh, he just left. Didn't even say goodbye. Oh, rude. He just left. Didn't even say goodbye.
The offense or the defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming
Didn't even
for.
say talk to you later. I'm gonna
There,
cry for the rest of the stream now.
bring up second down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Ah, come on.
Manning. Blitz coming and down he goes. Credit the great Michael Strahan.
And you're back.
Oops. I hit the wrong button.
I was about to cry for the rest of my stream. All it was gonna be was me laying there going, give me a break, leave Gimpy alone. But
I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. Back was hit.
Oh, Gimpy.
Yeah, I know.
And some secondary help here for the defense on 3rd and long.
LC left us for a girl.
Working from the gun, Manning. He's gonna go
Priorities, I guess.
downfield. Is this intercepted? It is. It's
And I got intercepted again. Wow.
Dawkins, the safety.
I'm gonna have to hurt somebody.
Now in Arlington.
Maybe you should just learn to throw.
It's the Steelers with the
Yeah,
football, but trailing here as we
Hope
get
maybe I can get a sack though. They were like right on their one. They intercepted it on the one.
They'll start here with Jackson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, this is Jackson.
Ah, and they let him. He didn't get a first down there.
As his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. This a big play for both sides.
Choppy is online, and he's probably gonna go play.
Here's
Yeah.
Roethlisberger to throw. Jordan Reed has it. And they work this out past the 25.
Defense is letting me down.
Give him 60 yards receiving now as he gets the first down.
First your offense, now your defense. Which
Basically,
one
yeah, the entire team is falling
Uses
apart.
a
Okay,
search for a
just deal with
tying
it.
touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
You should just quit.
Wow.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And he was wide open. If he would have caught that, I would have been rude.
Have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw is made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Well, left side, a
Oh,
completion
come
is
on.
tied in.
Thank you.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They'll look to throw. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34
You ever played a game with someone and then you lose a round in that game and then they leave and you're like, maybe it wasn't the game, maybe it was them.
Yeah, I actually have. Yes.
So I'm thinking it wasn't the round we were playing.
He was just having a bad day, bad game day. It happens to all of us.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Depending on the game, sometimes I'm the one to assume that, once I leave, everybody else will have a better game.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Back to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And caught.
Oh, come on.
Touchdown.
I'm going to lose this game in the last seconds of the game.
Evans there to make the grab. As they have now
Oh, wait, maybe not.
this lead down to 3.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long
Oh, no,
time.
they're still
Yeah, 'cause offensively, though, you're
2
probably
points
hoping for
behind. I
a
can keep them
5-play
down. I just
drive.
won't
That
throw
way
the
they
ball
need a
for the
little more
next
time than they were hoping.
minute and
You're
2
exactly
seconds.
right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
Doesn't
got
feel right.
exactly.
And the Cowboys are
Ooh.
able to recover. The tough one there. They certainly won.
One of these days, I'm going to learn how to deal with onside kicks. I always get the ball, but,
You're exactly
I
right.
never have a
Had to
chance to break
attempt
away and do anything with
But
it.
even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Peyton. And down to the 36-yard line. Here.
Teammates, what are you doing?
Now the
Behind you.
Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football
Are they
game. So
taking
they
it
can
out on
go
you?
second down if they can get another run
No,
like
they're
we just
shooting
saw.
it
They'll
at
likely put it
someone,
into this
but
Oh.
in a complete opposite way.
Oh.
Now a give right side. Peyton. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here we go. This could be my make or break play here.
On 3rd down.
It's going to break it.
Nope, made it. Not only that, oh wow, I'm going to score. Boy, they really blew their defense on that one. Walter Payton cut through the line and had nothing but open field in front of him.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable, but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense, but that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Still got to figure that out. How did I jump from 12 to 24 with 1 score? This mode has an interesting house rule. I guess I wasn't paying attention when they explained it was that different, but that's all right.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So Ben Roethlisberger and the offense down by 2 touchdowns, 40 seconds to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance.
Yeah, there's no way they're going to score twice late. They only have 1 timeout left.
4 yards on the pickup. To throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is
Picked off.
intercepted.
That's how you're going to end the game. The pick. I got the pick that time, so that was a good thing. My defense is redeeming themselves.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping, we're talking about what offenses did and
They say they are, but are they really though?
This one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Now the Steelers going to use their
Wonder why they've never come up with a Canadian Football League version of this.
Because our football sucks. We have NHL, right?
Here's 2nd and 4.
I don't know. Canadian Football League, some of the rules are pretty interesting. And actually, one of your Canadian football team coaches is a kid that I've known since he was a kid. He was on the team that I was on a board member for. Brian Dinwiddie. I forget which team he's part of up there. But he was
no idea.
I want to say the Roughnecks, but I don't think that's right.
The Rough Riders?
The Rough Riders, whatever, yeah. Them.
I don't know. I'm making up team in here.
Yes, they were at home, but still an upset. They got the job done.
Yeah, even being at home was not enough for people to think they were going to pull this one off. But give them credit for playing not just a smart football game, but one where they were going to be physical about the whole thing. They put up their fists and said, let's fight, and showed their craft.
There's that. It's like each one of those is going to take about a half hour, probably. Not too bad. Okay. Two Hail Mary, two midfield. Okay. Try it on veteran. I'm going to work my way up. See how far I can get before I get my butt handed to me.
You'll make it far.
Yeah. Notice how you hesitated in saying that. Trust me. So would I.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers. With that, let's get out to Dignity Health Sports Park in Southern California as we welcome in our guys, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Dignity Health Sports Park. And let's watch a bunch of guys get together and give each other concussions. Dignity Health. For you. Oh, wait.
With our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers.
Peyton Manning is 6'5". Of course, 5 of that is his forehead. But, you know.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and it's not. That tells me it's not just a one-time.
Hey, not all of us can have a gorgeous forehead like that. Just saying.
And stay in sync in this one.
Came in real handy for team meetings when they had to show game film. They just have them stand up front and they'd project it up there.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Where the hell did the other team go?
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
Maybe they're camping, hiding out.
Ends up falling incomplete.
No.
Spot on. How about the
Either-
execution on defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you
I
got
don't
to try and find something. There's nothing
Jeff
available there
Bezos
for him.
pledges $10 billion to fight climate change. He wrote them a
Nice job
check.
bringing
Oh,
that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to.
Can I write a check for something I really don't care about?
Where he talked about he wants to have
What's
the
that?
best
Call it a
season that
charitable
he had.
donation.
He's
Oh,
buying
yeah.
gifts for all the guys who helped him
basically,
along.
yeah.
And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job.
Yeah, it's really not like that $10 billion is going to come out of his pocket. Yeah.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle.
No, whose pockets are coming
He's
out
out
of?
of bounds inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Manning now on first down.
Whoa, nice. Oh, yeah. I think this skill level may be a little bit out of my reach, but we'll see.
Emmanuel Sanders, 33 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense.
Yeah.
End up in the end zone.
Sounds exciting.
Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4.
Oh, puppy dog.
Oh, you've been around a little bit more last few days. I mean, you're going to be able to join us at night sometimes here?
I don't know. Depends if I get tired or not.
Well, don't do that.
Set to take the field.
Jeez.
On first down.
Why not?
Sleep is overrated.
You're overrated.
Well, yeah, there is that.
They
Yeah.
get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
Or do like some of us do, only sleep like every third day. It works.
Have a first down.
See, that doesn't work for me.
Oh.
On first and 10, here's Manning. Gets this one to hit.
Some of us have to work, you know.
Oh, well, gee, that didn't work.
Some of us aren't wombat. We don't have the luxury of not working.
Able to get 7
Yeah.
on that first down pass play. Second and
Kidding.
give right side. Peyton.
I hope he can't hear me.
Yet again.
He hadn't been in the stream, but it doesn't mean he won't hear it at some point. I don't know. I doubt people actually go back and watch my old streams. So.
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means if you want to run it inside, if you get strung out on the perimeter,
I only do it enough to listen to it for a couple of minutes, see how it sounds, and then go, oh God, that sounds bad. You know?
As he pulls it in. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 37.
The fuck did he do that?
Territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 37-yard
Oh,
line.
sneaky son of a
12-0
bitch.
score after one.
Clever
on
girl.
EA Sports.
Holy crud. Come on.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well-timed effort there by
I never
Derwin
understand
James.
that.
Sacked from his safety
The throw
position.
plan, supposed to be able to throw it to that
Certainly
guy,
need to
but
be a bit
the
better
button
here
won't
on
release
second
it.
and 16.
Okay?
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10.
Oh,
He's going to get a solid gain of 5 before being brought down. Second and right
he was
at a
close.
yard. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
we're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
3rd and inches.
send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is. And he will fight his way into the
There,
end zone
scored.
for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically.
The rules on this game. They're interesting because it looks like the first team to score gets 10 points and 2 for the kick. Second team, I got 4 points and 1 for the kick. So it means I have to work twice as hard to catch up at this point. Makes it interesting, I guess.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Okay.
As the Chargers come back out here offensively, you think about what happened this past season, and look, the only word to describe it really disappointing. This was a team that finished 12-4 last year, won a wild card game, expected to be contenders in the AFC West, if not the AFC period. But they start 2-5, Charles, and 5-11 all told. That really threw cold water on any ambitions they may have had.
And how many times does it feel like we've seen the Chargers start 2-5, but have a big finish and are contenders for a playoff spot, if not getting into them? So to me, the big story was they didn't close like they normally do. The 2-5 start actually led the way to a true 5-11 season. Very unusual for them, and now let's move it forward. Going into a new stadium next year. Have to sell tickets. Will Phillip Rivers still be their quarterback? That's the biggest question coming out of Chargers.
And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And to the 43. So down inside the 45, the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take
Fumble
over.
and fumble recovery,
Let's
baby.
face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yeah, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Throwing on first down is Manning. This one played by Terrell Owens. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrell Owens, 27 yards, and the Cowboys have taken the lead.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that
There
can
we
be
go.
demoralizing.
Dawson tacks on the point after, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And looking at this situation,
Forgot about my
you got more
batteries.
than a
I
minute.
gotta
You've
change
got all
this.
3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
Oh, that was the the worst ejection ever.
That for a check over. They're all the way down inside the 40.
I did that inside a building once and fired my guy into the ceiling, and basically that didn't end up well. That didn't.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much what happened here.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Manning to throw once more.
Oh, he's wide open. Crap.
That's what she said.
Hey,
What?
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 What'd I say? What?
I'm saying nothing.
Gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout
Stop anyway.
now, as they'll stop it
Oh,
with
well.
just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Manning now on first down. And going deep for Hill. He's got a man complete. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Manning gonna throw.
What the?
And he's gonna be swallowed up.
What the?
Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Timmy Jernigan with a sack.
What?
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism.
The guy was open to catch the pass, and the game wouldn't let me pass the ball, even though it was a passing play.
You feel like you've got momentum
Picks
on
me
your
off when it does that.
Fortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Your game sounds drunk.
Yes, well, no, Madden does that sometimes.
Incomplete. He was
It's
looking
just,
for
you know, the
James
button doesn't do
O'Shaughnessy,
what
his
it's supposed to
tight
do.
end. And now
You can see he's trying because he pump fakes, but it's not supposed to, you know,
incomplete
like,
pass on that
throw the
last
damn
play.
ball.
That means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Manning. And going deep for Hill. And that is
Oh, come on.
incomplete. That's it for the first half. Two more
Ridiculous.
quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very
Oh,
much. Welcome.
So he comes out of nowhere. He's
Time
got
to go
this
into the
big
locker room and
mustache,
sacrifice an
breathes in
animal.
air,
See if
and
we
he
can do better in the second
Would
half.
you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look. What? All right, never mind. Third quarter action now.
Would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or
The
eat
kickoff
3
team on
sticks
the
of
field
butter?
now as they will send this one away.
How big are the sticks
This
of
is
butter?
taken at his
Well, if
40.
they're the regular sticks, you know, each one would
Solid
be
return, pretty good field
a half a
position.
cup
They'll
of butter.
start at the 32-yard
So you're
line.
basically
I'd eat
talking
that.
about 2 cups of butter.
I'd eat those.
Out
Yeah.
comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now.
I'd probably go with the butter
Third
too,
quarter.
actually.
They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a
Come
little
on,
spark.
defense.
I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about.
Oh,
maybe
nice.
just a little
That's what
inspirational
we
speech,
need.
Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
And that's where this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On play action. Now Manning. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver down there.
Old play call there. Now it's fourth down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Hill shedding the tackle.
If I could hit stick better, I could get around those
Here's the
plays.
Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But
Oh,
overall, I think
yeah,
they're gonna be
I know it's hard to catch when it hits you in the hands like
just
that,
not playing
buddy.
as well as we need
Jeez.
to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards now with the season over. Lamar Jackson, as we speak, and that's caught inside the 35. to the 25.
And if I wouldn't have got tied up by the
Play here
defender, I would have scored.
41 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Whoa.
And this has been
Really
a familiar
detest
sight all
RPOs.
afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Unfortunately for you, you've been around me for a little while now, so you know me as well as anyone and how I look at a game. I don't ever advocate a
Range
big lead in a game,
projectiles
but in this
offer?
case, I'm going against my
What's
own
that?
thought process. You got to change it
RPO,
up. You
range
gotta start throwing it
projectiles
around
offer.
a little bit,
Oh.
finding ways to try and move the ball because keeping on the ground just isn't working for them.
Yeah, maybe get him the ball out of the passing game. A swing pass outside or something, just something to vary it up. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Madden. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Thank goodness.
Terrell Owens, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
I've got to
And the
score again to
Cowboys take
beat
it all the way
crap.
down the field and score on the opening drive.
And a very
I'm gonna do
familiar
that.
sight, T.O. in the end zone. How about 3 different seasons he led the NFL in receiving touchdowns and is the only player in NFL history to score a touchdown against all 32 NFL teams. And even crazier, he had at least 2 touchdowns against every team.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you describe it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body
Okay,
to keep people away
interesting.
from the football.
This will be fielded at the 6.
It just as I'm so it appears that like it alternates. The first score gets this many points, second score gets it's fewer points, and then it alternates back. Interesting way, almost like Canadian football. Just weird enough.
You know, you keep saying that.
They had
Yeah,
some
really
they had some interesting rules. When you kicked it off, if you caught it on the other end, when after the kick, you could kick it back.
What the?
Yeah. We had a when I had a when I lived in Sacramento, we had a Canadian team for a while, and I knew the team owner. I got to know the game a little bit.
On 2nd down, Michelle.
Hey, weird.
Yep.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
If I remember, your field is also a little bit wider and a little bit shorter than
This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we
because
begin
of the
the
metric
quarter
system.
play. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it.
I don't know.
As we come up
Maybe.
on a big 3rd down.
Maybe.
Well, because they played on soccer pitches.
Man, he finds Sanders. And he'll take this to the other side of
That just seems
midfield
like a really
before
stupid
going
idea.
out of bounds. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning.
Where is
They've
everyone
got a
tonight?
2nd down
Well,
position
it's still early.
to the finish line.
8 o'clock.
Well, for
And
you,
isn't
but
early.
well, most of them, like, you know, Hyro's not working today, but he's home with the family. Frog is working, so he'll be on later.
Frog's always working.
Yep.
This has the feel of a scripted drive
Zoot
that they
will be
rehearsed
on in
perfectly
about
all
an
week
hour
long, and now
for
they're
Blast from
executing
the
it on game
Past.
day.
Script looks good so far.
All right, it's Monday.
Yep.
I forgot what day it
Wombat is doing the baby gate thing.
was. Wombat's being Wombat.
Yeah.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the
I don't know.
37
Neon might be
line.
playing
Losing
Fortnite by
Apex.
now.
yards that
Or
time.
Apex,
Now it's
yeah.
fourth down. And he's already got 2 catches
Ain't shit
on the
to pile,
opening
right?
drive. They know he's going to
Yep.
be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy
I'm gonna do
touches the
some
ball.
Rocket
And
League.
sometimes it just happens
There you go.
naturally. And then you change your game
I don't know.
plan.
I
When he has the
don't.
hot hand,
Hey, did you
keep
play the
going
Bleeding
back to
Edge
him
beta?
because he's running routes with
Did I play
confidence
what?
as the game goes on.
The
Here's
Bleeding
Matt
Edge
Bosher
beta.
now. As
No,
the
I did
first
not.
drive of the game stalls
Oh
out. He's on
God,
the
you
clock.
missed out. It's
46
so much
on his
fun.
first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well.
Yeah, I don't even know much
In
about the
the
game,
end
actually.
zone,
I haven't
much
looked
too much
into
leg
it that
there.
much.
That'll be a touchback.
It's a.
So now the
What is it?
Cowboys down on the
It's a
scoreboard.
4v4
55
team
seconds
combat,
remaining.
third
Needing at least
person,
40 yards, you'd have to think, to
kind
end
of
the show.
like
That's caught.
team
It's
combat.
Rice.
Ah,
Probably,
The Cowboys
probably
gonna
best
burn
way
the
to put it.
first of their
so what
timeouts
kind of combat?
as they get the stoppage with just
I don't know, like
50 seconds
anywhere
remaining in
from
the
range to melee. It's kind of like Overwatch,
Okay.
but in third person.
This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. First and 10.
I feel like it would be a really fun game to play with as a group.
Yeah, sounds like it. And it kind of sounds like the
You-
kind of thing we do anyway. You know.
Try to give his man room.
I don't know. I don't know what.
It's second down.
Well, we
I
like
don't
the
know what
we
you
like
guys-
those group games, like Brawlhalla and stuff like that.
But
So
we don't
second
play
down
those.
and
That's
10.
the
Once
problem.
again, they'll go
Well,
for
we
the
do
40.
sometimes.
Back to throw. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. The Cowboys
And I
will
think
use
if
their second timeout
if you
now.
suggest it, say, hey, I want to play this, they'll
34
probably do it
seconds to go
at
in
some
the
point.
game.
Because a lot of people
But
are,
there are-
a lot of people are getting tired. They want to take a break from Call of Duty.
So they'll come up first and 10
Oh,
now
I've
from the
uninstalled it.
33.
Yeah.
Now Manning. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball did arise. It surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Oh, come on.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
The problem is,
Defensively, he's been
it's
east-west,
one person doesn't
north-south,
want to play it, and they'll make a big deal, and then we gotta find something. Anyways, it's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Yeah, I tend to be real flexible toward that because I know that you guys don't want to play games that I don't either have installed or I just have no interest in. Like, Black Ops 4 is no interest to me because, I'm not going to use that much bandwidth to download a game I know I'm not going to enjoy.
If you don't like
Same with like Fortnite,
make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forces
Apex,
Yeah.
I've never really played Apex. I probably might download at some point and just check it out.
Now the Chargers offensive unit ready
Honestly,
to see what they can do here. And this one
I feel like
all
you'd
over
get
but the shouting,
frustrated
you
with
might
it.
say.
I probably would,
Timeout
but
remaining defensively,
part of what I enjoy about
they'll need
playing
to
with
use
the
it here.
group is
the only time they would
honestly
use it
playing with the
strictly
group.
for pride.
but
Good.
the problem with that game is even if you can get a spot,
Yeah.
you can't necessarily get into a game with 6 other people.
Right.
That's why some like Rocket League, where
Yeah.
you can create a private match, would be best.
It's a victory for their hometown guys, and it was a bit of a
Oh, and Rocket League is one of those that I've tried to play it. I cannot play it. I mean, not literally don't like it. I literally can't play it. I can't, but I have fun watching y'all do it, and I have fun being in the party and watching y'all do it because
They've got something working here. They know
then I'm like the cheering section in the back. It's either cheering or making fun of people. So I still have my fun.
and enough defense to carry them home.
What's in the item shop today?
What's that?
Just looking at decals.
Ah,
That'll do it for us.
so
For
I
Charles
am
Davis and all our hardworking
batting
crew,
500 so
Iron
far
Man.
today.
You've been watching the NFL on EA
I am
Sports.
Iron Man.
Ah,
Here we go. Here we go. We're in the game. Oh, I forgot to change my batteries.
Oops.
Fuck. Sorry.
See, so yeah, not too bad. Oh, you only get one shot at each challenge. All right, I can do with that. Yeah, I use rechargeables, so about every other night I put them in the
Coach here,
charger.
welcoming you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of
So do I. But it gave me the warning like
The kickoff
Uh,
unit is
20
out on
minutes
the
ago.
field, and they will
Yep,
snap
so it was
the
gonna
ball.
die any second at that point.
This one taken way up by the 25. And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 40.
I've learned that the clue is when it stops vibrating when it should be. Okay, then it's time to.
Ready to go on offense for the first time. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame
What the
anything
heck?
else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering
I
some
was just
snacks.
going to say.
That's where I go.
He'll be taken down at the 48
Ah.
for a pickup of 2 yards.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Manning. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... This is caught inside the 15.
There we go. See if I can do something with it this game.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
oh. Oh jeez.
Backyard football, sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been. And he's simply taken a knee
God,
against the
teammate.
25-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I
Oh
thought it
well, crap!
spilled
I
over to
am.
the
They
defense.
actually
The defensive
they
guys
set
were
it up so
coming
I'm
over
actually
and
playing
teasing and
myself.
joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out
Are
of
you?
him. And
Well, I'm
really
playing
watching
my
him
own
perform.
team, the own team I made up.
2 out to the 27. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. take a shot, but it's third down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying,
Well, that's
how
pretty
can we
neat.
stay with
Yeah, it
these
is,
receivers
and
if we're in
makes it
man
interesting.
Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Manning. Gray goes
Oh,
nobody
man.
ahead of him. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg Olsen, 42 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. This will be taken about the 12.
Seriously, not
And they're going to
understanding
start
the
this
rules
drive
of
in
this
pretty
game.
good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Every time I think I got it figured out, it does something
Now
else
here
that's
come
just
the
weird.
Cowboys from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Manning again. That'll be caught by Rice. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
Howland Sink was the quarterback in his center on that play. They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10, and he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The all-pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. Throwing on 2nd down. Manning. And he whips that one incomplete there. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. To throw is Manning. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
60 Pittsburgh.
Solid opening drive so and he will take it in for a
There we go.
Cowboy score. Taking it in from a yard out.
Oh, it's,
And the Cowboys take it all
I
the way down
really
the
don't
field
understand.
and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive.
How do you not
get
understand?
in the
You're,
end
I mean,
zone,
you're
they
playing
do it on the
football.
ground.
And not
it,
only
because
is
it
Wilson
they've
looking the
got
ball
because it's
happy,
quote
of
house
course,
rules.
because he
They're
carried
doing
it into
some
the
weird
end zone.
stuff
How about the
at each
offensive
game.
linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves. Sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true.
What I
You
have to
said
keep
that.
reminding myself is to purposely
Nice
put it
job
on a
there as
higher
he gets this one
difficulty
up just
too.
shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
And also that I'm streaming, so I can't be cussing at the TV.
The offense
Or
for the Cowboys now working their way back into the field.
You can't what?
Be cussing at my screen. Probably really bad form to do that, or throw the controller across the room on screen. You know.
I mean, no one's gonna see it if you throw it.
He'll rumble for
Ah.
about 5 up close to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain. On
Now I stopped throwing controllers a long time ago because it started to get pretty costly.
On 2nd down now, Peyton.
I never got to the point of throwing a controller.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air.
Well, see, the option of, when you're stressed, get up and take a walk was never really an option for me. It's just,
I mean, you could always just get up and wheel yourself around.
yeah, but it's not the same. I understand why the walking does. It helps you burn energy and,
Are you in a manual wheelchair?
yeah, maybe. Well, it's an electric scooter, so yeah. The only physical activity it requires is that I push my thumb in. So,
You know what you should do?
What's that?
Get one of those manual ones where you gotta kind of wheel yourself around.
Yeah, the kind I had growing up. Yeah.
And just
Actually, it's not a bad
do that
idea, at
once
least
in
for
a while.
around the house. Yeah.
Well, then you'd be able to get some of that frustration out.
That's true.
And you can learn some new tricks, like how to lean on two wheels backwards,
Yeah,
kind of like a V shape.
Now, the reason I can't walk is I don't have a good sense of balance. So if I try that, it has a lot to do with falling on my head. So, which,
I'm not saying not wear a helmet. You gotta wear a helmet. Come on,
there we go.
dingus.
I know yeah, and if I wear a helmet like that, I'm going to get a sticker that says the short bus with Gimpy P and put it on there, Maybe I'll wear that to the con when I go. There you go. Well, you knocked something loose on that one.
Oh, it hurts.
A big play here for the Cowboys. And even 40 yards. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrell Owens, 40 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
You know what? We should go invade Wombat's party.
Oh, we could do that. Is he?
I would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment.
Oh, let's see. Find him here. See what kind of trouble he's causing. Playing fork knife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Gimpy.
Came to pave the way for Gimpy.
Yeah. I was boring him because I'm streaming. Of course, nobody knows that because they're all over here playing fork knife. Nobody comes in and says hello.
I know,
There's only
right?
two of us.
Yeah, but two is still a big number.
Yeah.
Where one is the lonely number.
One is the loneliest
I
number.
was just gonna say that.
But two,
Out of my head.
I'm back.
two is just as bad as one. It's the
I like your
loneliest number since the number one. It's just.
You have a nice
Wouldn't be the first time I heard that, Karma.
And don't let it be the last.
Oh, it won't be.
Come on, find me a damn match.
Oh my God, die wiener.
You're probably gonna meet Karma when I come to Canada.
I don't
yeah.
want my wiener to die. No.
You
Get a
don't?
mother wiener.
He just one-shot me with an SMG.
That's kind of ridiculous.
You're a noob. Come on, noob.
Hey, where are you?
Apex.
I'm flying over to
You
you.
should be winning these games.
Ah.
There's a guy on top of this tree, Mini. I'm gonna get him, then
Great. Murder him.
I'll miss the tree completely.
Wow, what the fuck is this person's problem?
Hey! Streaming.
Oh,
Well, then you came to the wrong party.
yeah, absolutely.
No, she'll respect it. Just try to catch yourself, okay?
God
make an
bless
effort.
Mother trucking America.
Hey,
What?
what did I
didn't
just say?
swear- I did not swear at all.
You did say America.
Yeah.
I wish I could just lie next to you and get that sniper off you, Mini.
What was that?
Yeah, I know.
Whoa.
What's that? You wish you were lying
Should
next
get
to
a
Minnie?
shot.
I heard that. All I heard was, I
mean,
wish I was lying
I'm
next
pretty
to you,
sure
Minnie.
We all heard
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
So
where
that
you
was
at,
just,
Minnie?
either we all heard that or you all heard my inside thought. What?
Yeah.
I knew what he meant though.
No, we all knew what he meant too.
Facing a
Flying
second
wiener.
and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
God, I can't take that seriously.
Oh shit, come this way.
Nowhere to escape.
At least she didn't say, okay, boomer.
Off the edge,
Oh my
it's
god.
Close
That's
for
true.
the sack. They'll get to the line.
Yeah, Boomer, what are you talking about?
I can't stand that. My kid says that to me all the time. He's like, okay, boomer. I'm like, I'm
Jason says that to you?
36. Oh, Henry.
Henry, oh,
Please
Yeah.
tell me you back. Please tell me you back.
I was going to say, if Jason says it to me, I'm going to end him. No, I'm kidding. I'm
I
not
say
a
it to
boomer.
him, I'm like, I'm 35. I'm not a boomer.
Yeah, we are.
I missed boomer
Listen.
by 1 year.
Listen, we're 35. We're there.
Minnie,
We
please
are.
press my
God, I
side, Grandma. I got
refuse.
7 bullets.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I also threaten to smack anyone who calls me that. So,
Okay, boomer.
Gimpy, when I see you in June, I'm gonna punch you so hard.
If you remember.
Probably
And
forget.
caution everyone now, I have been losing my voice on and off all day, so there is a chance that I will end up turning into Minnie Mouse at some point through this. Just so you know.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Although I assure you it's hilarious.
So, Minnie Mouse is better than Betty Boop, I guess. You know.
That's true.
Which universe are you living in?
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is
the
likely
good one?
last play in the second quarter.
Who's living in what now? Where am I? Who? What?
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, they're landing all over where these crates are.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
Oh my god, this guy with the RPG, I swear.
From the 24, they'll
Please
go
do,
again
tell.
on second and 10.
What do you swear?
Well, I can't because Gimpy won't let me.
What? Won't let you what? Oh. That.
Jeez, Gimpy.
So we've hit intermission.
Yeah,
It's
guy,
halftime.
you know.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation.
You know, I am set for 18 plus. And if one slips here and there, that's fine. But, you know, just one of those things.
Uh-huh.
Especially if that
Gotta
other thing
pretend
I'm
to be
on.
all proper.
Yes, well, yeah, and it is mostly pretending, but, you know.
For me, it
Alright.
definitely is pretending.
Yeah. Plus, if I, you know, if I actually, there's a, you know, there's the thing I'm going to be trying to do if it comes to fruition, you know.
Ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
Oh my gosh, every time I take a shot, this guy moves.
Why is it
I
whenever I
just-
play
yeah.
EDM music, I'm really good at this game?
Field now as they will send
What game are you playing?
Rocket League.
Oh.
this fielded a few yards into the end
And I'm getting really annoyed that this guy keeps moving every time I take a shot.
will be a touchback, and it
He stands
You
still,
know-
I take a shot, and he moves, and I miss.
So
Every single time.
I submitted that blog entry that I posted in Pyros to the ambassador program today.
what's the tonality
Oh, yeah?
Ooh.
Yep.
talk when a game is
You're back from Taxel yet?
like this at intermission?
Taxel knows the gist of it because because I showed it to him before I showed it to anybody else, and he's the one who suggested I submit it actually. So
Oh.
I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that
so I took a new picture of myself.
was a loss of a yard.
Because you're supposed to submit a picture when you submit the blog post in case they decide to use it. And now it's just
Yeah.
waiting to hear back.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one.
Well, hopefully, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you.
Lady, you got a care package right above you.
Came right for
It's on the same tree as you.
nice tackle for lost yardage.
Oh, son of a...
And we just lost.
And we just lost. That's okay. I was focused on losing, apparently.
My eyes hurt.
It's because you're not playing Fortnite.
Because I'm old.
Kidding me.
Bald hand. Screaming. Screaming here.
Yeah.
If I
Well,
can't
no,
swear,
that
you
one's
can't
oh, that.
swear.
Well, no, saying that is different than dropping the F bomb.
Not really.
Why? Why are people so offended by the F-bomb?
I don't know. I thought it was a Canadian rite of passage. Maybe that's what it is. He's not Canadian. He doesn't
Maybe-
understand how often that word is used here.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
Like-
maybe if you followed it every time with the word A. Yeah.
Maybe.
Fucking A, right?
Yeah, there you go. Stop it.
For us, it's like how the British use the C word all the time.
Yeah. Yep. Which
C word?
don't say it.
No.
Coconut. Coconut.
Coconuts. Coconuts.
Coconut. Go coconut.
See you next Tuesday. Yeah.
Exactly.
Coconut.
The first time I heard that on TV, I
Coconut.
about died.
Where
First
did
time
you
I
get
heard
a
somebody say
coconut?
that phrase, see you next Tuesday on TV, I was like, did they actually just get away with that?
Yes, yes, it did.
One of the island all the way over here.
Technically, they're not saying anything wrong.
One of the island all the way over here. There's a big old house.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That over. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's
Oh, you
camp
just had a boat.
something or other. Oh, is this where you're going? Is to my island? Or to my?
No, I'm going to the island over here. You
Oh,
can have all you want.
Minnie, did you ever watch Arrested Development?
I did. Of course I did.
Remember the name of the boat that they had to sell was the C word?
Yes.
So they're talking and no, we have to get rid of the C word. And the mom steps in and goes, yeah, it says something because she thinks they're talking about her.
Aw. I think I remember that.
Yep.
I
I
got
love
so
Arrested
confused with
Development.
a lot of them with all the revisions and all of the. Okay, it's been 2 years, so we're gonna put out another chapter, and now it's been another 3 years. We'll put out another one.
Well, that's just because of scheduling and Netflix doing it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I sure blame Netflix.
well,
I
no,
blame
we're glad
Ellen-
they brought them back.
Ellen
Blame
DeGeneres.
Fox. Blame
Why?
Fox for canceling them.
Well, because the one Lindsay in the show is Portia
Yeah.
Rossi,
Ooh, legendary
which is
cast.
I just found one too. Sweet.
I got a scar.
Ellen DeGeneres' wife.
Yep.
That was a very broken sentence. I had like 14 thoughts happen all at once there. I found you a sniper rifle, so if you find one of your own, please let me know.
Will do. I have found deadly spot
I
so
got
far.
a sniper rifle.
If you follow that up with in my pants,
The fact that you're reading my mind is weird.
Minnie, I got you.
It's a very short book.
I
Very,
wasn't good at
very
it.
quick read. It's a very quick
Now I
read.
feel. Now I
you feel
like I
violated
need to.
now?
Yeah, lots of pictures. There's lots of pictures.
Oh no.
What? I'm not sending you pictures.
Oh, you're making me laugh too much. I'm gonna lose my voice again.
What is wrong with you?
You're losing it, Minnie. It's
I
gone.
know. I can feel it happen. Oh, shit, there it goes.
Oh, she's speaking. There it goes.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No problem. Anytime. Glad to do it.
All right, I gotta go now. Heard it.
I've only had it back for like an hour.
I mean, you don't really need it.
It's hard to yell at your kids in sign language, though. You know, it's just you know.
Oh, did it come? Oh, it
Not
came
really.
back. It's kind of there. It's kind of not. No, the kids have been laughing at me all day. It has not helped me at all.
Hard to take you seriously when you sound like Minnie Mouse. Yeah.
They have not whatsoever.
Oh, I found a sniper.
Oh, good. What color?
Blue.
Hey,
Okay, I was gonna say because I would go a blue one for you. If you go.
They're probably playing the game of Make Mommy Mad to make her yell because it's funny. Yeah.
I still got your purple
Probably.
scar.
and
though.
we're sitting here. Let's make mommy laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I prefer the laughter as opposed to the yelling and the screaming. My kids are kind of butt heads at times.
Assholes.
Oh, I was gonna say that, but I don't want to piss off Gimpy.
Yeah. Jeez. Keep pushing it. Go ahead, keep pushing it there, Karma.
I keep forgetting you're screaming.
No, Carmen, just keep it up. You're doing good, man.
So what about Henry? Is he feeling better, or is he actually sick?
He actually seems to be okay. I think it was just an isolated incident.
Oh, that's good.
I'm really hoping it stays that way, because usually with that kid, you look at him funny, he ends up sick.
Inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Manning. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on.
My mom called me when I was all squeaky, and she's like, "Oh my God, do you need me to come over and help you?" I'm like, "Oh God, no, I don't need to feel worse."
Having your mom there would make you feel worse. It's kind of.
We know it's not an easy job to catch passes when people are trying to tackle you.
I will have to explain to you my mother.
Oh no,
at some
I've
point,
heard some of the.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
And a pass he should have caught.
Yeah.
Where are you, Minnie?
I am flying into.
Oh, you're all the way over there.
Yeah, into Slurpy Swamp currently. I'm just running away from the storm.
I got you a purple scar.
Ooh. Like
I got
purple
2 of
scar.
them at that island.
That's pretty sweet. You get really lucky at those islands.
I do, don't I?
Yeah, I find like a pistol and like grenades.
God, my nose
Niece
is
and
itching.
nephew are still over.
Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and that will get him one closer. And that is going to do
Run up
it
this way.
for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team.
Am I gonna make it?
EA Sports.
Probably not. Oh, flying wiener.
What? Wow.
There you go.
Ah! Thank you. For some context, Wombat is dressed like a giant wiener,
Oh,
Why?
like a hot dog in a bun,
he's compensating.
which is absolutely hilarious when he decides to rickroll people, by the way.
The facial
Yeah, I
expressions
didn't
as well.
realize that song was actually part of the game. I thought it was part of his streaming, the song request thing. Turns
No,
out that song is in the game. It's like, oh my God,
Yeah,
the whole
it's-
song.
Yeah,
Ow.
they
not the
do,
whole
and
song.
it's amazing. Well, it's not
It's-
the whole
well-
one, but like maybe. might
It
keep
seems
going,
like
I
a
don't
No,
know.
it's not.
seems,
It
seems
ends
like
up to
big
the
chunks of it.
block.
Seems like a really big chunk of it though.
Yeah, they do, and the
Just the
important
important
parts are there.
I hear
It's
boner. Let's go
absolutely
through that
hilarious.
ring.
You say you hear boner?
No, you need a boat.
Oh, I thought that.
As I said, I didn't think that was that much of an accomplishment for a guy.
Well, at my
That's what
age,
you
it
think.
can be. Oh, wait. For once, I'm
Oh, they
hearing a
said kill
child
someone.
scream in the background, and I'm not hearing the word "knock it off, Henry," which is usually what happens.
Yeah. Well, they're not my
I
kids.
hear a child screaming. I'm not hearing. Shut up, Wombat!
When
It's not going to go anywhere. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
yeah, I have
Legit tried to
fun.
help this person, and they
Yeah.
let me get murdered.
I have fun watching Minnie's husband stream when that starts. He'll be streaming, and all of a sudden he'll just look off screen and, "What are you doing? Get your hands off that! No, go
No.
back."
Yeah, it's like real Henry
Yeah.
context in real time.
Yeah. Yeah, I always guess it's Henry, and I've always been right.
Oh yeah, well, because it always is.
Yeah.
When in doubt, it's always Henry.
Yeah.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of
I'm
average
getting
he wants
attacked
to
by
take with
Ninja.
the contract negotiations, doesn't it?
On 3rd down, Peyton.
Are you?
And he stopped
Well,
up
not the
short on
ninja, it's just they
first as
released a
tackling
ninja
down
skin.
at about the
Oh,
36.
God.
He gets a good
Woman.
chunk of yards there, 8 on the goal, but they're still looking at a 4th down.
It looks like Ninja, and I have his stupid dance. If that helps.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this
I
is
like
almost
this
like
song.
no man's land. Might hurt your punter because
Boy, if I ever get Navi in a game, I wonder what kind of dance they're gonna give me.
I'm like the old
Oh, well.
possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out. NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally for
Boomer!
about 2 out of 3.
So if I don't wake
Son
up
of a-
better tomorrow, I'm gonna do nothing about it, but I'll be mad.
It's a big just if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what?
So tired of being so congested.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we
At
were
least I'm not
saying
completely
those
whacked out
were
on
closer.
cold meds.
Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short,
Hey, you have like 3.5 months to get well, so just.
Well, hopefully I'll be fine by then. If I'm not, then I'm really gonna end it all for myself.
Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
and you know they've got
Oh my god, why are these assholes buttheads still running around with the RPGs? This is bothering
I killed
me.
the toxic nacho that was running around with an RPG.
Did you say toxic nacho?
Yeah. That's
Toxic
because gamer tag.
nachos.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Oh my gosh, I remember where I got shot from.
That's actually a cool gamer tag. Until I-
That would be awesome. Toxic nacho.
First and 10. From the gun, it's Manning. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And down he goes, taking it inside.
I've been mini for as long as I could
Just shy of
remember.
the 5 at the 6. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now.
I've been Gimby my whole life,
Stop with 18
but the name is only about 10
Hi,
years
Manny.
old.
You ruined my shot.
Good.
I have been Karma for the last.
Do you realize that your bun has grill marks on the back?
Excuse me?
Yep.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second.
We both shot and missed that guy.
Yeah, like how are we not hitting this one guy? Oh, someone else. Nice shot.
Thank you. You saw that?
I did.
This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington.
Of course, and now I have a client calling me. Well, you can wait a minute.
A client.
Yeah, yeah, it's late at night. He has no
I'm an
business calling
accountant.
me. Oh.
Let that one blow your mind for a minute.
Wait, you're paid to count?
I am a paid
One.
accountant.
Yeah, I thought
Two.
that's exactly how she does it too. Yeah.
I do. I have my abacus, and then I sound just like that.
I thought you used the Hello Kitty calculator.
It only takes me 4.5 years to finish a form.
You owe me $2 million.
Did you just shoot at my ass?
Excuse me?
I feel like you shot at my butt.
I mean, if he did it, wasn't
No,
gonna do
no,
it,
I wasn't
one of us
excusing the
was.
language. I mean, you know,
Gimpy, I feel like you should just stop screaming.
yeah.
Let's go back to the lobby menu.
In like a half hour.
Talk to your client.
Yeah, well, let me just see what they had
Well,
to say.
then I make no promises for the next half hour. There's gonna be acids and stuff. And that's all I got.
That's all you got. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Don't act like it's okay. I mean, Pyro's the same way when he's streaming. He expects people to watch what they say. Same with Zoot.
Nothing came easy. Every snap was a major
Listen,
league brawl.
I will not drop
Winning the line of
F-bombs.
scrimmage, win
I will not say
downfield.
the S word.
They got all those things accomplished.
But at least give me ass.
Close with
Okay?
No, ass is okay. I mean, yeah, that's tame compared to.
What about
some of the-
bitch? Because I start calling people bitch at any time now.
those are the teams that you want to within the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
Well, there's
I'll just be-
there's son of a biscuit eater. There, you know.
I can't say son of a biscuit eater.
Why
You
not?
just did.
See, there it is.
Not
Yeah.
like not in an angry context though. I'd be like a tool.
You mother biscuit eater. It works.
So
That's good
that'll
enough.
do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew.
Pyro
I'm
comes
gonna
up with
go
some
on
really
Madden
interesting
Ultimate
ones because
Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
When I first had Jason,
It's a win for the Cowboys. as we sign
Jason's
off and
dad had
say
this
so
thing
long
about
from
trying to get me to
Arlington.
stop swearing. So he put a swear jar in my living room. I crap you not.
yeah.
And I started replacing all of my cuss words with the word potato. So it'd be like, oh, holy potatoes, or like
Yeah.
Jesus potatoing potatoes, and like that kind of stupid stuff. But there was enough in that swear jar over the course of the year that it bought Christmas.
Wow.
How much were you putting in?
Well, every time I swore, I owed the swear jar $1. And it would got to the point, like, I would have a bad day at work, and I would come home from the office and walk
Just drop a
in
10.
and look at him and just be, I would drop a 20 in there. And I'd be like, it's one of those days. But yeah, paid for Christmas.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I swear a lot. I guess I just never found anything wrong with it. I mean, I could see why other people would have an issue with it, I guess. But
Technically, swearing is good for your mental health.
I've heard that.
Yep.
I have heard that.
I guess there's just, what's one of those, there's a time and a place for everything,
Yeah, like you're not gonna, I don't know, go stand in the middle of a church and start cussing. I mean, you might. I think Karma probably would.
What?
Stand in the front of a church and just cuss. Yeah.
Oh, all the time.
Or swearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I figured that's just how you spend your Wednesdays.
That's my Sundays.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I go to church, and then after everyone leaves, I'm just like, fuck. I mean, sorry, fudge. I said fudge.
Wow. I have this bad habit that I sit cross-legged in my chair and my feet go.
Well, that's right. You're swollen enough you can do that. I haven't been able to sit cross-legged in a very, very long time.
I is itty bitty.
Once I start yoga, then maybe I will be able to.
Fair enough. I don't know. I think it's just one of those things I don't understand how other people can't cross their legs still.
Because they're all
people don't stretch and their muscles and your legs contract so much that they just become not as flexible.
And they aren't basically a walking twig. 100 pounds.
I am. I'm a stick. I'm okay with it.
Hey, it's the coach in our Tiburon studio.
Fitz, why is this every night?
This is
Why?
the NFL on EA Sports.
I sit down, you start headbutting my
Is Madden Ultimate Team
calves.
between our visitors
Place?
and the Dallas
No, my calves. Thankfully, not my place. That would just be highly awkward.
AT&T Stadium in Arlington for the call from Jerry
Well,
World
the fact that you knew what I was talking about is...
and Charles Davis.
I think over the course of the next little while, you'll get to know how my mind actually works, and none of this will surprise you.
From what I've already know so far, I think I already got a grasp.
Nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time.
Highly sarcastic, highly vulgar.
The way the game is played,
Funny though, so that helps.
responsibility he has, and how the game flows.
Oh,
for him.
Fitz!
If he's
Get off
not
my
on top
toe.
of his game, your team's never
What the
going to
hell is
benefit.
happening right here? Who are these people? Why are they not dead? God, somebody kill them. Yeah, that's my job. No.
Do you kill people in that game? I thought it was like RC soccer.
I switched over to Dead Cells.
Oh, that makes a little bit more sense. It's like, what kind of game is it?
Yeah, I thought maybe you switched to Monopoly.
Before the game,
Kill it!
Die!
Kill it. Kill it with fire.
Kill it with fire immediately. Monopoly guy. Who doesn't wear a monocle, but everyone assumes does.
they care about him. That's the thing.
That's because they confused him for Mr. Peanut.
You're going to play
Hey.
Mr. Peanut is dead.
for him and give a better chance
He's
to
back.
the team who wins.
He's back, but he won't. Temporary.
Who's
I
back?
want a monocle. Mr. Peanut had died.
Wasn't there a conversation about they wanted to change Mr. Peanut?
Right, so now
Yeah, but-
they rebirth. He's been reborn as of the Super Bowl.
Yeah. He's been a rebirthed Mr. Peanut.
To what?
Well, now apparently now he's not part of the 1%.
Because, walking around in a top hat and a monocle.
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
prove that enough.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
Fitz.
On first
Oh,
and 10, it's
crying out loud, knock it off.
very little there. He
If it's not my kid straight up my butt, it's my cat.
yard to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
Luckily not in a literal fashion.
Because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move lateral.
How else were they going to get the gerbil out? I'm sorry.
What?
No.
And he's got another first
Things Richard Gere said for 1,000, Alex. Oh, wait, no.
That is
Get
a
that gerbil
line.
out of me.
That is a line from Mallrats. It's a line from Mallrats. That's actually one of the parts of the opening line. Mallrats.
So you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Another nice gain, 13 yards.
Hey, where did Wombat go?
First down.
No idea.
Well, did he mute his mic?
That one complete to
I don't know. He's just like, I'll be right
Quiet.
back, and then he was gone. And he's been gone for like 10 minutes.
5 yards up.
He's been gone long enough to poop. Yeah.
Second and
Yeah, that was what the issue was.
5-yard completion on first down.
He hasn't been in long for a good poop. So
Yeah, well,
either doing some family stuff.
Zone for the touchdown.
I mean, if you take a good crap, it should take you like 5 to 10 minutes.
Taking the lead.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you start on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from
Oh,
the
I do have this one. Okay, we're all set now.
Yeah.
Dealt with that.
This return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that
He's back.
but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Not saying anything, but he's back.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter
He-
break.
he's back. He
Yeah,
just
it's
started
noisy
talking.
here.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there he is.
Manning now.
So turn the noise
First
down.
Did you have a nice poo?
I didn't see. It was with my niece.
Finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And that is
That person has a claptrap on his back.
Cowboys.
Yes, he does.
There to make the grab. As
I've never
they're
seen
an
that
extra
before.
point away now from tying this football game.
What? Okay.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short
Well, this
memory
is
on
bad.
defense after a big play against you.
This is real
Looks like
bad.
that memory was a little
What?
too long
What is bad?
Dawson tacks on the
I'm
tied
gonna
here in
die.
the second quarter.
I'm going to the lighthouse.
Yeah, that's always bad when people let you die.
No!
This is really
Oh,
good.
thank God.
Oh.
Let's see what we can do here. See if I can win one and be
So we're right back
and
where we
batting
started
500
all
for the
even
day.
as the kick's away.
What are we
This is
doing?
taken at his 4.
I'm playing football on my stream. It's Madden Monday.
Oh.
Good effort on the return there.
You'd know that if you paid
To the
attention.
33-yard
I
line.
do pay attention, but that's also why I kind of don't tune in on Mondays. I'm not into football, like, at all.
But yeah, next week I might do golf because I also have the golf game, which is pretty cool. But I don't know. Golf can be more boring to watch.
I find it more exciting than football.
Oh, excuse me.
Only one woman
And
playing.
it is a golf game that's on
Game
that's
Pass?
on Game Pass. So
What, the golf one?
yeah, then we can get a
I got a sniper.
get a foursome in the stream and have some fun.
Certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much
This
Well,
probably
give
sounded
me-
dirtier than you intended.
once again on that last play.
I'm
I know-
out on that one.
I know what I said. And
I know what you said.
I know what I said, and I said what I meant. Oh.
at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick
Did
up
you
there,
though?
and it's a first down.
Yeah, because that's what they're called in golf.
Play here before the
A
2-minute
foursome?
A foursome.
if they do it anyway.
Probably why I never played golf.
They'll run on first down. Sanders
I was like,
How was
what?
that
This is
weather?
not what I expected. And then I turned around and left, and that was the end of that.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
That's like people say they're gonna take you to BJ's, and you get there and you realize it's a restaurant. And you figure it's false advertising.
Right. That's exactly it.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now left side on the swing pass. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. Man. Throwing for his running back.
Start my credit. What the fuck does that mean?
And he'll take
Hey.
this to the 47, but no
Sorry.
further. They get him down well short of the line to gain.
One hallmark of
That
good
one was
defenses
legit.
is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and
Trying really hard to.
Trust me, even I have to catch myself doing it. Trust me, guys. I mean, you've heard me in the other streams. Even I.
Oh yeah.
That's part of the reason that I stream, actually, because I'm trying to get myself to stop being. Because if I ever have to go out in public again, you know, I have to.
I go out in public. I'm comfortable with my vulgarity.
Listen, here's how I work. When I walk into the school, not a swear word comes out of my mouth. I think
I'm good with that too.
don't say it, but as soon as I come home, no one restricts my flow. The mother trucker.
Are you a teacher?
Yes.
Oh, that's even
Really?
scarier.
You
Really?
have no idea.
Like for real, or are you like?
Are you the one of the ones that goes on strike once a week?
Yeah.
Wow. Of all of the professions I would have pictured you in, that wasn't it.
Whatever you thought I was in, I probably did it.
I will say that having worked at a school for a long time and being a teacher today and being the computer person at the school, I understand the need to cuss when you're at a school. Yes.
Yeah, but with kindergarten, so you really can't.
You're a kindergarten teacher?
You really want to though.
Yeah.
Oh, you really want to though.
Holy cow! Now I'm really baffled.
I almost
mean,
want.
good for you though. I don't have that kind of patience.
Hey,
and I have kids.
Hey, Minnie. When I come, we gotta. I'm gonna be there a couple days early. We gotta go see him at work. You think we could?
Right? Like, it's mind-boggling. Pretty sure my mind's just about as blown as most people when they find out I'm an accountant.
I thought that was funny yesterday when she was like, she's going to school for this, that, and if she had to be an accountant, she'd blow her, you know, she'd shoot her brains out. I'm like, hey, guess what Vinny does? Okay.
Yeah, like, hey, here's some irony for you.
It's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left
Not
on
for the
that
faint of
clock, so
heart.
some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against
I do want to change careers. Oh.
Yeah.
coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
But like you said, you've been doing it for so long, you know.
It's so, and I didn't want to say it like in the general Discord there because I don't want to like discourage her or anything.
Right.
But it's soul crushing. It is soul crushing and it is depressing. And accountants have one of the highest suicide rates of any profession.
Yeah, but they make good money.
It's not terrible, but you know, you're spending your soul just to get it.
Right.
So it may be time to move on for me.
Yeah. Even the little bits of it that I've done for the companies I've worked for, I'm like, yeah, I couldn't do this all day, every day. That's just me. You know.
See, it's not the technical side of the work isn't the problem, really. I mean, it gets really boring and monotonous, don't get me wrong. But it's more so that, like, you come to know these people and care about these people because they're your clients for several years.
Right.
And for instance, it's like you see them having financial issues or whatever, and this is a big one for us back in the recession in 2009.
Oh, yeah.
That, you know, you see their finances going to pot. And it's heartbreaking for you. So you go and you tell them, you know, if you do this, move this around, you know, advise them financially as to what their best course of action should be. and then they don't listen, and they come back to you the next year talking to you about how they have to file for bankruptcy and they're losing their home and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
It oh
Yeah, I could see because yeah, you start to care about them as because you know, it's like of course,
and that's just it.
and I know with me, part of me would want to be, well, I told you last year you need to do A, B, C. Did you do any of these things? But you can't really do that. You know.
No, you can't because then they're sitting there, and then you
Yeah.
feel worse to see the look on their face.
Yeah.
Like, well, no, I didn't do that. Well, no, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I really suck with money. Not gonna lie.
Most
Yeah.
people do.
I know a good accountant you can use. Oh. And she's in your area.
I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to actually sit down with someone and be like, "Hey, help me understand this because I don't understand."
Yeah,
And
help
that's how I
me
got
get a
myself.
hold of this.
Well, that's how I ended up going bankrupt in
Oh,
2008 was because no one taught me about money, and then all of a sudden I'm sitting
Well,
here with
2008 was a hard time too, because that was when the recession was just starting out there. So
well,
that was a terrible time.
I had $9,000 worth of debt and didn't know how to get rid of it. On a MasterCard, of all things.
It was $9,000 worth of debt. There's certain avenues that you could take. I generally recommend things like consolidation through your bank.
So the other thing is, I had no assets at the time.
So you're a little bit unless you could get a cosigner, I guess. In those instances, you're kind of I don't want to use the term screwed.
No, I was honestly screwed would have been the honest and real term to use, and so I had to go bankrupt, and I learned a lot and got another credit card. Now I'm not stupid with it, but now I got $5,000 and slowly paying that off.
Yep.
Bank consolidations actually work really, really well. Because when you look at it in the long run, you look at a credit card or something around those lines, and you're looking at a third-party lending system, being that you are having a high interest rate with very little credit gain, being that it doesn't count towards a huge amount of your credit score unless it is on the negative front.
Yeah.
You loan through a bank. It is now a second-party loaning system, and that's usually what you go through for things like your mortgage and your car loans and that sort of thing, lines of credit and whatnot, and they will build up your good side of your credit a lot faster, which kind of allows for a little bit more forgiveness, and you also get a lower interest rate. They usually come in at about 8.2, 8.5 on an interest rate, where third-party lenders, you're looking anywhere from 14 to 19, unless you're going to things like credit stores, like your cash stores, and then you're looking at almost 33% interest.
Never go to a cash store. Never go to a cash.
Yeah.
Oh, never.
It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. And then that's just an evil cycle, because then they're going back to the cash store to pay off, or borrow the money to pay off what they just borrowed last month.
Yep.
Which more so I see a lot more of for people who are on things like ODSP.
Love that system. Let me tell you.
So
I got
So we hope you enjoyed today's financial talk on riding the short bus with Gimpy P.
Yeah, this has been your financial advisement.
See, streaming is not all about games. We learned something.
Yes. I like to educate.
What's funny is
the problem. Not a lot of people are educated about money these days, and then they make bad choices and wonder what happened.
Yep.
Well, I think the biggest part of the issue is that's right. Our generation specifically are not well educated when it comes to money, because it was our parents' generation that had things come to them like the credit card. They are the generation that invented credit and didn't know how to use it, and pile-drived our economy so far into the ground that now we can't buy a house for any less than $400,000.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So first
That is so true.
I wonder why I'm bitter. I do. I have clients who are well into
Well-
their 70s and 80s, and I'm just like, listen, you know what? You're going to come to me and yell about these kids today and their laziness, or what's perceived as laziness. They can't get out the door.
Yep.
You know, let
Listen.
alone buy a house.
I'm gonna rant about their laziness these days. I'm gonna tell you what.
Those little
Go for it,
6-year-olds.
Gar.
Those little 6-year-olds in your classrooms are lazy, aren't they? Yeah.
Oh my God, you have no idea.
Get a job.
Oh, I have 3. I have some idea. I think that falls into more so in the self-entitlement category rather
Yeah.
than the laziness category, honestly. So many of these
True.
little brats are so self-entitled. You know, mine included. Mine fall into that category.
To throw, it's Manning. Caught here by Griffin. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Whoo-wee, that rant was kind of exhausting. Need a second to
Really?
breathe here.
Because it was 100 to 45.
It what?
Yeah, it was. We whooped them.
Yep.
You whoop too.
I wasn't. No.
Yeah.
I'm actually really
I
proud
gotta
of
wait 10 minutes,
myself.
I'll be back.
Yep. In the last two
I might be back later. Don't know. See how loud it is.
in the last 2 years, I've totally recovered my credit. I actually have really nice credit now.
Oh, good stuff.
I still have
That's not
no.
always the easiest thing to do.
I still have no money, but I have good credit. So. Yeah.
And sometimes that's worth more than what you can with.
Yep.
You can have with good money.
Yep. Because that gives me the flexibility to do have someone I need it type of thing. You know?
He's got it. That makes our score now 22 to 10. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can.
And I'll finally get to see what a loony looks like in a few months.
Yeah, loonies and
I mean, I can
toonies.
send
Oh my.
you a picture.
That's true.
I'm probably going to end up just like I have some of the money I got from England, the pounds and all that. Probably going to do the same thing when I go to Canada, just save a few just to have them.
Listen, if
Where'd
you're just gonna
Wombat go?
stockpile our money, you might as well just give it to me, right?
Oh, you're a teacher. You know you get paid a lot of money for only, you know.
Okay. so
Teachers
let me-
don't get paid dank.
Yeah, I know. Remember, I used to work for a school district. I know, but that's what everybody always thinks. Oh man,
So what do you think about
you
these
get paid
threats,
good
right?
money. You get paid good money. Only
Hey,
work 9 months out of the
Vicky,
year. Yeah.
Shut
yeah.
up a second.
Ooh.
Every time we go on strike, we're missing $500 of our paycheck because we can't go to work.
Mhm.
That's a lot of money.
Talk to your
That is
union.
a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's
The union
fault.
doesn't have anything to do with it this time. This has everything to do with the Ford government and the asinine cuts that he's making to education lately. So it is. It's actually quite the big deal this time around. But you always get the people that always assume that the strikes are based around salary discrepancy, because I guess that's just the first place that everyone goes to mentally.
Yeah.
When
Well,
majority of the time, that's not even the case.
well, my whole we talked about this a little bit last night. My whole thing is, I don't know what, what taking rotating a strike and taking one day a week off out of different school districts or whatever is going to accomplish.
Yeah, that part of it.
That's the only
It's
part I really
really
don't
difficult.
understand. That's the only part I really don't understand.
Well, I think the most of that, what that is accomplishing, is the attention factor over
Well, yeah.
all of the parents constantly bitching about it.
Well, yeah.
Like my kids, they haven't been off nearly as much as the public board, because my kids are in the Catholic board. Let that one blow your mind for a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the Catholic board, so they've missed maybe a quarter of the time that the other students have missed. They're off Friday though.
Yeah.
I think all the kids are.
They're all off Friday.
So. which my kids are really bummed about because they were supposed to have the Valentine's dance on Friday, which I don't know why it was a week late. Oh yeah, they scheduled it a week later, ironically, because Friday was a PD day, and they wanted, yeah. So and then it's like, oh no, we don't have school this Friday either. It's like, oh well, that's spiffy of you.
Yeah, nice.
Let's try for next week, I guess. Now that's the class sizes are getting horrendous. They want to take EAs, like special need teachers and whatnot, out of the classrooms.
Yeah, that's what I used to be. Like I said, I used to be a TA and a computer guy. And the first people they cut when they start cutting back is the support staff. You know.
Yeah, which, especially for someone who has a kid that needs that support staff,
yeah,
is a really big deal to me. And they're trying to get rid of full day kindergarten now. They fought for like 10 years just to get full day kindergarten. And now a decade later, they're like, no, let's just get rid of it. So there's a lot there.
Yep.
I guess Wombat's just gone. Like, what happened there?
He went to dinner.
Go eat.
And he might come back and he might not.
Probably tired of listening to me rant.
No, when he goes to eat, he goes to eat. I mean, yeah, he
This is also the kid that will eat pork chops at 9 o'clock at night while streaming, so...
Yeah.
I forget he's 3 hours behind us, though, sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still streaming?
Yep, because the game is for about another couple of minutes. Because I'm not going to end the stream. Yeah, so you can let it all out.
Yeah, let us know as soon as you're done so we can let out all of the pent up.
Well, I got some other stuff I want to say. I just don't want to say it on your stream because some people might get offended.
Oh.
Fair enough.
I'm being considerate.
Oh, we won't tell anybody. It'll ruin your reputation.
Yeah,
we'll keep it between us.
I have a reputation? I don't know if this is good or bad.
Actually, you do.
Yeah.
Good or
I
bad?
heard about you.
Good or
I
bad?
heard about you long before I met you.
Ooh.
I did. I have heard about you numerous times.
Oh, God, what is happening?
Yeah. That's the same reaction I hear when people are like, oh, so you're Minnie. I'm like, oh, geez, what I do.
Yeah.
Wait, so... Again, we'll wait till... Oh, God, no!
Well,
for these enemies?
Well, Karma, she hasn't disinvited you from our little get-together, so...
Well, it's only been day 2.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true. No, I think you're cool beans. You're a lot like me, and I appreciate that, so... I'm gonna assume that I'm, like, slightly older than you with that statement.
We're the same age.
So far.
I'm here. I'm not here to grow up. I'm here to play games.
Of all the places these people can land, why do they land with me? I hate
Because
that.
I like you.
Yeah.
I hate it. Can't stand it. Get your hands out of my Kool-Aid. Is snatch.
Oh, God. I'm not ready for this.
Oh, I can't. You're still streaming.
You can't. Well, you can in a couple of seconds.
That's what she said? Probably.
No, it was gonna... No.
Something along that line?
More so along the night of maybe when you possibly lost your virginity, but it was just... I can't do it. It's streaming.
Oh.
I'll be okay.
She's gonna give herself a hernia, not cussing.
I am. You have no idea how hard this is for me. Take that.
Try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
There we go, and there ends the game, and I've won 2 and I lost 2, and so tomorrow, join me, and it looks like I'll be doing Breakpoint, and we're gonna go look at the Terminators of Dark Fate and have some fun. So I will see you in 22 hours. Bye-bye.